So let's welcome the archers. And this Recurve man playing on the semi-final. So, on the target one, Portgieter Wagner from South Africa. And the target two, Bahaaledin Aly from Egypt. The judge, the line judges, Zidi from Tunisia.
Recurve men's semi-final number one here at the African Championships, the last of the disciplines to be decided. Werner Portgieter from the Republic of South Africa on target number one goes up against Egypt's Bahaaledin Aly on target number two. Will be Portgieter to shoot first.
Seven. Six.
Well, one left, one right, an indication that the two using those first arrows to sight for the wind.
Eight.
Perhaps a little overcorrection from Portgieter.
Eight.
One left, one right. Can you put this one down the middle? It is in the middle, but it's low for an 8. 23. That's a long hold. He's dropped it into the 8 for 22. So the first set point going to Werner Portgieter. Bernardo, it's time to just quickly brief everyone on where we're at, because Olympic quota's up for grabs here. But again, it's a case of the quotas are already decided, if not the athletes themselves.
Yes. Good news for the teams, and yeah, we were hoping we would see, some fierce battle and close fights here for the Olympic quotas, but it's already decided. The next semifinal we're gonna watch up next is gonna be an all-Egyptian semifinal. So once again, the individual quotas, a country can only win one. So it means that even if Egypt is first and second, the second quota cannot go to Egypt, so it goes down to South Africa. So Werner, was very happy, was elated to have qualified his country for the Olympic Games in Paris, and Egypt the same. So we're now just seeing them fighting for the podium spots.
And the continental title, of course, that's up for grabs here. Let's not forget, now that the Olympic places are sorted. Ali starting set number 2, trailing by 2 set points with a 9. His holds are very long at the moment.
They are, and in the team competition, I think we didn't see him taking this long. So I think it was actually good for him, kind of the time pressure that the team dynamic has. And now that he's shooting individual and he's got a little bit more time, I think this is actually being bad for him, because he's taking too long. But there in the gold, making some adjustments. Let's see whether Werner can answer to that.
Eight. 8.
Well, 8 leaves the door open to share the points, but Portgieter needs a 10 for that to be the case. Oh, gets just what he needs as well. So provisionally sharing the points in the second set. So the South African will still hold his 2-point lead, edging close to the target score of 6. You mentioned that Portgieter said, certainly in his interview after qualification was concluded yesterday, that his sole reason for being here, his sole objective, was to get that Olympic quota spot. Now that he's got it, does it release the pressure and he can just shoot for fun for the African Championship title, or does he have to then step back up again and say, oh, hold on a minute, I'm going for a continental title here?
The score.
Well, he said it himself that qualifying for the games was not the end, it was just the beginning. And yeah, for sure, the guy's aiming for the gold here, for a gold medal here, but so is everyone else. And I think it's like a very tight match. We've seen it today, time and time again. Things swinging back and forth. It's nobody's game until the very end. We are definitely set up for exciting matches here to decide who's the champion.
Set number 3 then, Bahaaledin Aly of Egypt to shoot first.
And now he paid the price for the long hold. It's I see his body drifting forward, kind of leaning forward the longer he holds. So I think it's really not a good idea for him to be taking this long. And added to that, there's the wind. But there's the reaction he needed.
Yeah, that one came out of the bow a lot quicker.
10. Nine. Eight.
So 26 then for Portgieter. Should be enough for the points in this set, and finds himself in a very commanding position. It's interesting, isn't it, Bernardo, to see the difference between the two, especially towards the end of the draw coming into anchor. It's like a slow finish to full draw and then a quick release from the South African, whereas the Egyptian gets up to full draw relatively quickly and then just sits there holding it.
Yes. This is a very remarkable, a very unique trait of Portgieter's technique. It's just how slow he draws the bow, and then pretty much as soon as he reaches anchor point, that is when the string touches his face and also his hand touches his face, it's kind of like everything's ready, and then he lets go. It's a very interesting approach, and certainly one that has been working and has taken him to the Olympics. Not bad.
Working for him here too at the African Championships of 2023. South African leading 5-1.
Nine.
Yeah, against the back panel there, we can see Ali leaning forward the longer he holds. Werner is kind of giving him an opportunity there, but I think it's too late for Ali. He needs to do better than just kind of match or stay close to Werner Portgieter. Oh, but that's a good one. Put some pressure on the South African.
9-0 for a place in the gold medal match. He drops it into the 8, and you called it. The pressure paying off in the end. And 2 set points of Bahaaledin Aly from Egypt. Subject, obviously, to that confirmation from the target judge, but nothing looked too close for a measure.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to have any surprises here. I think it looks pretty clear. Now, Werner, he's got a situation that can be quite tricky to handle, which is when you're leading 5-1 and then your opponent manages to react, you really got to stay cool and not let him grow into the match, which Ali might as well do because he finished on a high, finished with an arrow on the X ring. So maybe he's dialed in, and Werner, he'll have to keep his game at the very best if he wants to advance to the gold medal final.
So Bahaaledin Aly from Egypt has fought his way back, still trails by 2 set points, starts set number 5, a must win for him.
Eight.
Timing was better, but just a little bit off. Good news for Werner. Let's see whether he can capitalize on this.
7.
So, huge opportunity here for Ali. Just as the wind picks up. Oh, he's got it into the 10. And that's by far his best score in the match. A very quick one from Portgieter, I should say. But he knows that set's gone, and we are going to have a shoot-off in the first Recurve men's individual semi-final.